Hello, it's Nikki here. I just got a Temu bag, so you can see Temu. Can't really show you my address or the other person's address, but it always seems to come from this one person in Hawthorne, California, which I'm from. I'm from that area. I lived in Hawthorne, Blondell-ish area. So actually, I wonder how he's doing this, because he always got this kind of bag. Maybe it's some kind of little business. I don't know. I hate cutting because I don't want to cut whatever's in there. Something feels soft. I forgot which order this is. I almost feel like writing him a little note or something. Like, thank you very much, I appreciate it. I bet nobody ever does think about that. Let me pause for a minute. I want to do this very carefully, but I won't open anything until I come back. Sorry. Okay. I just wanted to cut very carefully across the top. Okay. Oh, yeah, now I'm starting to remember the little things that I got. Look, this is nice. He folded this, is I think a shirt. He folded the shirt, and it's in a bag, and then he tucked these things in between. That's very brilliant. These are for my jewelry making and crafting and hobby. They're little keys. A bunch of little keys. I'm going to take them out right now. I don't want them spilling all over the place. These are, I believe, butterflies for the same purpose. So I'm just going to show you whatever I pull out. There we go. Isn't that cute? There we go. There's red. These can go on charms, or they can go on earrings. Yep, they can work on earrings. There we go. So these are really cute, right? And they were like under $2-ish. Sometimes they have like what they call like a special sale, like a flash sale or something, and you see a little clock going. See it? These are cute. I'll work with them. They're really cute though. I don't mean that I can't do anything with them. I sure can. They're gold color on the back. And then these other colors right here. Little butterflies. I was thinking of, not on this one, but like maybe on a shirt or something. But then they might get ruined if they go through the wash. These, I don't know. It's not really inlaid, but it looks like, kind of like inlaid. But it's like painted, probably. Cute, right? The keys, too. The reason why I got so many things, because they have that purchase $10 limit. More butterflies, but these are, I believe, wooden and buttons. Now they don't all look like this. You can see in the back. It's like the back sides are wooden. Yeah, they're wood. I can still smell the smell of them being cut. And so like there's This reminds me of my book. So there's two of the same here. The buttons can also be made into earrings or necklaces, beads and things. I mean, bracelets. But mostly and even decorations like these could probably go on. You could use them as buttons. So I love buttons, by the way. Buttons, glass, owls, butterflies, you name it. What don't I? These are also wooden. And yeah. You know how a long time ago they used to have wooden puzzles? And it had that woody smell. And these are buttons. There's all different kinds, like so many different kinds. Like different sizes, different designs. They're so cute. Look at them. Really kind of vintage looking. Love buttons. And well, that's it for the little packages, I believe. And then, just to make sure, nothing there. Do another shirt. Well, you know what? I have these t-shirts that are just about done. And I needed to get some other kind of wear for the summer. And these shirts are really cool. They're cool to touch and cool to the feel and just cool. Oh yeah, dandelions. I know it looks kind of big, but I wanted it to be roomy. I hate it when it clings too much and constricts me. This is really nice. Really pretty. That's not too big. What size did I get? Extra large. But that's okay. That's good. I almost put it on now. Let's see how it fits. Hold on. So, that's my Temu find of the day. I thought I would look at some of these keys, even though I know what they are. They're silverish. And they're all I'm pretty sure different, but that's okay. Because I love keys. Look at that. It's already trying to zoom in. Teeny tiny. And there's some that are longer. Oh, this is cute. This kind of looks like a woman's figure, like a goddess. Do you see it? Do you see her, I mean? This is very simple, but very beautiful. Ooh. I like hearts, I like stars. This kind of almost looks like it has an owl's face. Do you see it? Oh, this is nice. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to keys. Yeah, this is beautiful. These are beautiful. Look at that little flower. Okay. All right, one more, because there's so many. Reason why I'm holding them, I can see when the camera shifts. Oh, this is cute. I'll put them back in the bag. Don't worry, I'm not going to go through all of these. You can pretty much tell that there's different sizes and different colors all through the bag here. I forgot how many pieces. Mixed color. And the butterflies are just stunning. Now, this is not my review. My review will come later. I like to give them a little bit of chance, you know, for me to find anything that I might want to mention that's not quite right. I love these. But you see, like these keys and these buttons, like I find like one of the larger ones. This looks like a larger one. And then, you know, doesn't matter if they match or not. I could put one of these on here. So it's on like a wire through it, and then bring it up and put it on and make a little earring. It's small, but I might be able to loop a couple of them through it or something. I'll think of the design and what to do with them later. I do crafts when I'm not doing my novel writing. And they have to be kind of like little quick, couple of hours here, a couple of hours there, whatever. So I could get back into my novel, but it's just a time to give my mind a chance to relax, because this novel is very intense in parts. And so I need to kind of take breaks. In fact, hold on. So remember the other day when I was taking a walk and I showed these, they're shrubs. I thought they were shrubs, but they're actually, could get up to 15 to 20 feet tall. They're trees, but they're small right now. I don't know if the planter knew what they were getting into, because they're kind of close together in a parking lot near the school. So I don't know, unless these are a miniature version of it. But these are little seed pods that come from it. Can you hear that? So I got this whole little bag right here. Then I finally figured out what they are. Texas Mountain Texas Mountain something. But if I'll put it down when I'm always forgetting, but now I've got those two parts. Texas Mountain, it's not shrub, it's I want to say myrtle, but I don't think it's myrtle. Maybe it is. It'll come to me after I'm done. But anyways, I had to take pictures of these over and over again to Google them, and I finally got the tree's name down there. But the thing is, this is why I'm keeping these in a very safe place, because they're very, very, very poisonous. So why am I telling you about this? Because today I was out there for my walk again. I saw some more. I didn't get them all, but I love the way that these rattle. They're very dry, or they're very hard. And I haven't broken any of them open yet. But the reason why I'm telling you about this is because I'm going to work it into my book, the use of these to do something, to save some people. But I'm not going to talk about that right now. But that's how my mind works. I'll be walking. I have to walk every day. That's a given. So I do that. I do my walking. And while I'm walking, I'm thinking, what should I do with these people? What should I do with those people? What should I do about this? How should I get there? Because these people are on a journey, the indigenous people mostly, and there are some other white people and I think a couple of black people in this group of good people, and they're going to go to California to pick up this character. And then they're going to go from her to Washington, D.C., where the Smithsonian is. And another group of people are going to be meeting them there from New York. They're coming from New York, and then the other ones are coming cross country. So something is going to happen. And this is going to help. Actually, in a very dark way, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, you should always find out what kind of trees and bushes and shrubs are in your yard if they're already there when you buy a house or rent a house or whatever. Because if you're taking your dog or if your cat goes outside or whatever, you don't want them eating the plants or chewing on the plants or the seeds or whatever. I mean, most dogs might not want to, but a little puppy, it's kind of interesting, this little sound. Cats kind of like stuff like that to play with. So yeah, I just looked them up. I didn't know what I was going to find. I was actually trying to find out how to grow this plant from these seeds, but now I don't know if I want them there because the seeds do drop, and these seed pods do drop, and I don't want them dropping in the backyard or somebody else's backyard, where a child or a dog or a cat might get at them. I really don't think that they should have them in the school yard. It's like the decorative area next to the parking lot and the street. There's the sidewalk and the street, and then like the drive-through where you drop off kids and stuff. So yeah, I don't think that they should actually have that tree there, because kids are always putting stuff in their mouth and playing with stuff that they shouldn't. And I had a heck of a time to look this up. So a older child might be able to look it up, but a younger kid isn't gonna go looking for it, looking to see, what is this, So you do have to be careful. Your kids, your cats, dogs, birds, whatever. Birds in the wild and animals in the wild, they know. But when you have like a domesticated animal, might not know. So that's my little chat for today. Thank you for listening, and just keep being creative. Have a creative day, whatever you do, even if it's just getting up and taking a shower. And make sure you drink lots of water. That's what I gotta do right now. Just drink some water. thinking of so many little things to use for my butterflies. Yeah, I want to kind of do a little page or something, not a page, but a project that represents my book with the butterflies coming out of the bag. And that'd be special. So I kind of want to do something like that. Might be a wall hanging. I'm thinking about doing a woven wall hanging like the ones I have here. That one right there. That's woven, so I was thinking about doing that. And I might do like a little pouch and stitch it on there and have it open with the little butterflies coming out onto it. Wouldn't that be pretty? And of course, saving a few to do earrings with. So you know, if you know who Mama Todd is on, she's on Instagram and also TikTok, a lot on TikTok. Well, she loves earrings. I love earrings. And I've made almost, I would say, 75% of my earrings I've made. Maybe less. So anyways, that's my chat for now. You know, I know my videos are a little bit long, but you can always sit down and have supper, or if you're just sitting there trying to unwind. I'm just talking away. Sometimes you might just want to unwind and not listen to anything, but you know, for people who are alone, a lot of people have told me that me reading stories helps them to go to sleep. So glad to be of service. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. Sorry. I got this from Amazon. Isn't that cool? And this is volume 1, and there's 4. But I just got one. I wanted to see how it was and everything. And look at the edges are kind of, instead of being just straight, they're kind of like old, crispy. Haunted Mansion. I was going to start maybe reading a little bit. What do you think? Volume 1, The Fearsome Foursome. Transcribed by John Esposito, as told by Mansion librarian Amicus Arcane. Illustrations by Kelly Jones, Disney Press, Los Angeles and New York. For the Dearly Departed. For Karen, Benjamin, and Sarah, my 3 favorite tales. For Sam and Carter. So each person dedicated the book to somebody. Welcome to our library. I got this because my daughter's creating the hallway out here to sort of resemble and look like the Haunted Mansion. And at the end, there's a little corner right there, nook. We're going to get some bookshelves. So I wanted these books to be there, and so that we could read it together as a family. But I was thinking, what if I read this to my YouTube friends? It says in here, stop reading. You heard me. Put this book down this instant. Put it back where you found it, for your own sake. I beseech you. You're not the type. Says them. I'm the perfect type to be reading this book, let me tell you. Well, I've already gone to 25 minutes. Let's just see what it is together. What type, you ask? Our type. Still here? Very well. Can't say we didn't warn you. Welcome, foolish reader, to the illustrious library of, well, you know where you are. Allow me to introduce myself. I am your guide, Amicus Arcane, the sole librarian and entrusted keeper of 999 bone-chilling tales. Every spirit has a story, you see, a haunted history, dying to get out so it can follow you home. But heed this warning, you're always on the lookout for one more tale. Oh, we're always on the lookout for one more tale, perhaps even yours. We, if you haven't guessed, are known in the parlance of the living as spirits, poltergeist, apparitions, or if you prefer, ghosts. Ooh, that gave me a chill. This is just my type. What's I got? Two more pages. Let's read it. We are at our most spirited amongst the books, harboring a special affinity for those tales that burrow under the flesh long after their authors have departed their corruptible mortal vessels. In this way, books themselves are rather like ghosts. Oh, I've always thought that, don't you? I always have. That's why I love old books. Everybody who's touched a book, their spirit, little bits of it. In this way, books themselves are rather like ghosts. Their very bindings contain the spirits of the dead, and that means this terrifying tomb is haunted, which means this isn't merely a book you're holding, but an actual ghost. And that brings us to the subject at hand, the fearsome foursome. Their little club, you see, was also interested in ghosts and zombies and mummies and just about everything that goes bump in the night. Their founding body consisted of Willa, Tim, Noah, and Steve, 4 middle school students with a talent for storytelling and an appetite for the macabre. Their one goal, to frighten the wits out of each other with the scariest stories that they could muster. A lofty goal, if I may say so myself. But this week, their meeting was abruptly canceled. Come on. Come on. People are waiting. As it happens, their clubhouse was ravaged by a violent storm. Perhaps we had something to do with it. Who can say? My memory isn't what it used to be since that coroner removed my brain. The important thing to take with you is that the fearsome foursome had no place to tell their tales. So we provided them with a home. A bit off the beaten path, I will admit, but you can always take the shortcut through the graveyard. It's almost time for you to meet them. You see, I too have a tale or 2 or 3 or 4 that I'm dying to share. Once they heard them, their lives were never the same, nor will yours. Oh, I think it goes this way. Let me turn off this light. There, can you see him? just like the ghost in the Haunted Mansion. I'm going to get 2, 3, and 4 of these. I've already decided. Now, keep in mind when you see this, that's how my daughter is attempting to, and she's doing a very good job. I've seen some of the roadblocks and challenges that she's had, and she's doing a great job. But the walls, the hallway. Chapter 1, The Fearsome Foursome. Well, I'll leave you with that. Okay? Until next time, would you like me to read this? Let me know in the comments. I might do it anyways. This is Witch Nikki. Have a wonderful day, or evening, or afterlife. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but I just got in the spirit of things.